Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, we are looking at a release from Pipeworks Brewing out of Chicago. This, Something Hoppy This Way Comes. Coming in at 10% alcohol by volume. It's an Imperial IPA, and I got to give a big thanks to Freddie at Capone's Liquor in Chicago for sending me this. He wanted me to check it out, so if you guys are in Chicago, definitely check out Capone's. Their Facebook and Twitter is below. Pipeworks is one of those, up-and-coming breweries that a lot of people are really starting to pay attention to because they're doing awesome stuff with different hop varieties, really kind of off-the-wall IPAs. They're just nailing it. They're doing some barrel-aged stuff. I've had some of their stuff, and each one is better than the last. They are super small, really Chicago only right now, so you're gonna have to either know somebody in Chicago or, have a connection there. So with that said, let me get this one into a glass so that you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give the final verdict on Something Hoppy This Way Comes. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Something Hoppy This Way Comes. Wow, the bottle says they're using Sorachi Ace hops in this, and you definitely get that. It's a very lemon-forward smelling beer. Maybe a little bit of like a lime characteristic from those hops. They're also using Columbus and Cascade, and I'm getting that Columbus big time. There's a slight dankness, a little bit of an orange juicy type of flavor, some tropical notes, a little bit of a flowery sweetness in there, a little bit of a bready maltiness. Yeah, just a really good smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on Something Hoppy This Way Comes. Cheers. Oh, wow, it's interesting. Right from the tongue, you immediately are hit with those Sorachi Ace hops. The lemon, I get lemon peel, I get a little bit of lime zest. There's a nice kind of pop of bitterness, a nice pop of carbonation too right at the front. Middle of the mouth, kind of a strange beer. It has kind of a creamy mouthfeel to it, a nice breadiness, getting more of that floral, tropical, orange juicy type of note in the middle of the mouth. Super dry finish on this one. Aftertaste is more of a bready maltiness, a little bit of a grapefruit, piney flavor with a little bit of that lemon and lime coming through in the back end. A really interesting beer. It's a strange combination between this tropical flavor and lemon and kind of a big kind of bready malt backbone. Just really nice stuff. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Something Hoppy This Way Comes from Pipeworks Brewing out of Chicago, 10% alcohol by volume. And again, got to give a big thanks to Freddie at Capone's Liquors for hooking me up with this one. Guys, going to give this one a B+. It has a little bit of everything. It's got some West Coast, it's got some East Coast, it's got some of that Third Coast in the middle of the country. And all the flavors are there. There's a really nice malt backbone. Not a whole lot of bitterness, but the hop flavor that is there is really kind of interesting. Some lemon, some tropical notes, some floral notes, just kind of all over the place. And ultimately that malt backbone ties it all together. So it's another really great offering from Pipeworks. And again, they're just doing awesome stuff. That's one of those breweries to really keep an eye on because they're going to blow up here pretty soon. So with that said, getting a B+ from me. And remember, folks, life's too short. Drink me some beers.